Welcome back. You're just in time for a coffee break here on Daybreak, or for Tom and I, it's a water break. Tom has water in his coffee mug. I have water back at the desk because I don't drink coffee, which has been a little rough this morning.
I would say so, probably, yeah.
But hey, I got 6 hours of sleep last night, so I didn't need any caffeine. We have a few fun stories to share with you this morning, starting with 2 tech billionaires who have apparently agreed to face off in a cage fight, and it was all orchestrated over social media.
Wow.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk posted a tweet on his social media platform saying he was up for a cage fight with Mark Zuckerberg. The Meta CEO then posted a screenshot of Musk's tweet on his Instagram story with a caption reading, "Send me location." He's like, all right, I'm ready to fight. Musk replied with Vegas Octagon. That's where UFC competitions take place in Las Vegas, Nevada. I know I've watched some of those UFC fights, and they can be pretty brutal. A Meta spokesperson says Zuckerberg's post was not a joke and that the story speaks for itself, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, I was reading online somewhere, I think Mark Zuckerberg is like trained in mixed martial arts, or he's saying that he's got a mixed martial arts background. So I feel like it's not going to be too good for Elon Musk if this actually happens. You know, I mean, they can say they're going to do it all they want.
Yeah, the whole thing is so ridiculous.
Right.
Good grief. A cage fight would be kind of interesting, though.
It would be interesting. And
Be
I feel like
once in a lifetime thing, I'm sure.
I would watch. That's the thing. It's like I think a lot of people would watch, but who knows?
Probably so.
Alrighty, our next story is good news for those of us who wake up early for work. So this is for you, Tom.
Hey, that's me.
A new study that finds short daytime napping could be good for your health.
I don't do that. I'm unhealthy.
I don't take short daytime naps. I take long daytime naps.
Oh.
Researchers from London and Uruguay examined data from more than 35,000 people from age 40 to 69. They found participants who took naps during the day regularly had a larger total brain volume, which they say is linked to a lower risk of dementia. The study found the average difference in brain volume between habitual nappers and those who are not was equivalent to delaying 2.6 years to 6.5 years of aging. Researchers advise to keep naps to less than 30 minutes. I can't do that. If I'm going to nap, I have to be asleep for at least an hour.
It's like a quick power nap.
I can't.
They say 20, 30 minutes and you're fully charged, ready to go.
I've never been able to do that, though, because it takes me a little bit to fall asleep.
Yeah.
So that's why I always take like an hour nap. So it's not really an hour, because it probably takes me 30 minutes to fall asleep, and then I'm asleep for 30 minutes.
Well, see, and I try not to take naps because then I'm just not as tired in the evening when I'm getting ready for bed. So I try to just stay awake, stay busy, and then when it comes to bedtime, I'm ready to go.
Not me. Especially on the weekends, I will wake up late and still take a nap before work. I love napping, and now I have a reason to.
Wow, you're so healthy.
I know, right? In our final story, if you have $250 million to spare,
Hey,
Tom
you
and
got
I.
that?
No, I don't. Do you have that, Tom?
You know, I don't think so. I'll have to recheck and count and make sure.
You can be. We did get paid today, though, so you might want to check your bank account. You can be the new owner of one of the country's most expensive homes. Casa Encantada in Bel Air, California is on the market. The asking price is $250 million. It's just $10 million more than the current most expensive private home, which is in New York City. That is a big property there. Look at that pool. That's like a community pool.
I thought this looked familiar. I think my house is just right next door.
Yeah?
That's where it is, just right next door to this.
So how do we get your neighbor to let us have a party there? Because that looks like a great, nice house to just, especially when it's this hot outside, you're just going to want to lay out at the pool.
No kidding, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome, but we can't afford it. So hopefully maybe they'll give us some leeway and we'll, get it for a deal.
That's right. Come on, folks, chip in. We need a house for the city.
Coming up, 4th of July celebrations will kick off this weekend. Find out where you can take the family to watch some fireworks. And still ahead here on Daybreak, violent crime on the rise in Arkansas, what some experts say could be behind the increase. That's straight ahead.